Why the Mechanic Likes It, Episode 1. Today we're looking at the Alliance MD2 washing machine. Regardless of generation, they all have a lot of key features in common. Starting at the bottom, they are all built on a very heavy-duty steel frame. If you stay on top of leaks and don't allow it to rust away, this machine will last you a very long time. The doors are made out of a high-quality, very thick stainless steel. They can pretty much be polished and repolished indefinitely. The gaskets do stain a little bit over time, but if you'd like one that looks nicer, they do have black gaskets available. Working our way up to the controls. These older models broke apart the controls, so you have separate components. Like this is your timer, these are your high and low speed contactors, your door lock control board, your pressure switch, your temperature selector. And as you see, the components change a little with the generations: timer, pressure switch, door lock control board, temperature selector, high and low speed contactors. They're all pretty much the same. Now, by having separate components, when something goes wrong, you can replace just the one component versus newer machines where you have to replace the entire output board. Now, looking at the individual components here, these temperature selectors have proven to be very robust. This older one has been discontinued, but you can actually use the newer one in the older models. Just hook the wires up in the same order. The door lock control board is unfortunately the weakest link in the entire machine. The thermistor RT2 on the board is prone to let go. If you're industrious and can handle the basic circuit board repair, you can buy your own thermistors and solder them in, solving that problem. The MD2 coin drop is actually my most favorite coin drop out of every brand and model I've ever encountered. It's extremely rebuildable. It's very easy to take apart and clean the dust out of. The fact that the accumulator board is on the coin drop with just two buttons to control it makes it very simple. You hit two together to enter, one goes up, one goes down, hit them together again as enter. It really couldn't be any simpler. Even the door hinge is very heavy duty on these machines. They last a very long time. And even if they do begin to wear up here where the pin rides through, you can actually take a basic Bic pen and cut a length of it the same size as this, and then cut your part of a circle out and tap it in there and make your own shims. It'll stiffen right back up. So while these may not be the newest model out there, the controls are very robust and reliable. The contactors are rebuildable. The weak door lock board can be repaired on your own. And with proper maintenance, these machines can go almost indefinitely. The most important thing is to rebuild the drum bearings when they start to make noise. That way they do not wipe out the shaft of the drum. And to stay on top of leaks. If you stay on top of leaks and keep your drum bearings in good shape, this should be one of the longest lasting machines I've encountered.